A mother and her 5-month-old baby are missing, and their family is asking for your help in finding her. Alexis Morales and her 5-month-old son, Messiah, were last seen at Kelly Park around 7 p.m. on April 12th. Alexis's mother, Sandra, says she was at the park and doing a cookout with friends before she told them she was going to go back home to her home in New Paris to feed her son. But when her mother woke up for work the next morning, she realized her daughter never made it home.
This is unnormal. This is not like her.
Hey y'all. Y'all know, oh, I'm clicking the wrong damn. Okay, here we go.
Let's talk about real life issues, love and relationships. Let's have a good time with the missus, yeah. Celebrities. Let's talk about current events. Let's talk about things you don't see on regular TV. So join in on PG Time. PG Time. Tune in on PG Time. PG Time. Come join us on PG Time. PG Time. Join us on PG Time. PG Time. Yeah.
A mother and her 5-month-old baby are missing, and their family is asking for your help in finding her. Alexis Morales and her 5-month-old son, Messiah, were last seen at Kelly Park around 7 p.m. on April 12th. Alexis's mother, Sandra, says she was at the park and doing a cookout with friends before she told them she was going to go back home to her home in New Paris to feed her son. But when her mother woke up for work the next morning, she realized her daughter never made it home.
This is unnormal. This is not like her.
Hey y'all. Hey, what's good? It's your girl. Y'all, the camera got me all type of ways tonight. Y'all know how I be having these little issues with the camera. All right. But it's your girl, the missus. The missus with the kisses. Mwah. What's going on, y'all? We have a very special edition tonight. Okay. It's a special edition. I know you all have been watching my Facebook page, my IG page. So you do know what the story is about tonight. Um, we usually have these type of stories on Wednesdays, but unfortunately, I did have a story for this Wednesday that I could not take back. So this story is very, very important just as well. And this is actually going on right now, currently. So we had to go ahead and bring it in. Okay. Now, unfortunately, we do not have Jason with us tonight, but he may be up in the building in the chat, y'all. He may be in the chat. But we all know that Jason is with me on Wednesdays. Okay. Wednesday nights only. So it's going to be me and Bernardo. Y'all know who Bernardo is. I'm going to go ahead and bring him up. Hey, Bernardo.
Hey,
Hey. It's me and you tonight.
just me and you. So
Just
I
me and
got
you.
your back. I have your back for my guy
Thank you.
Jason. So
Thank you. I shall.
before we even start, I have to say thank you. We up early in the morning, and I woke up this morning. You was already making phone calls, and I just want to get honor to you because there's a
Thank you.
silver alert out based on the phone calls you did early in the morning as we were
Wow.
sleeping. So
Thank you. I
thank
appreciate
you.
that. Let me go ahead and applaud that right quick. I told that man that. I said, man, I said, sir, I said, I hope I had something to do with this the silver alert going on because I was upset, but I didn't understand either. It's a difference when you're upset and you don't understand. So once I did speak to him, I did get a clearer understanding on why everything was happening the way it is. I do have some additional research just as well for people that don't understand why an Amber Alert could not have been done, being that there was a baby involved. Okay, so we will have the answers for that tonight just as well. And we got a lot going on tonight. Shout out to Sleuth Mom. Shout out to Sleuth Mom. Sleuth Mom actually covered this story just as well. I invited her to come and, see the story, see the family on here tonight. I appreciate you just as well, Sleuth Mom. You did a great job on your story as well. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started and we're going to pull up the family. Okay. Cool. Now, we're going to bring up each person one by one, and they're going to let us know who they are and their relationship to Alexis and Messiah. All right. Now, we're going to start with Shakila. Now, Shakila, you will have to take off your mute button. It's not letting me unmute you. There you go, Shakila. Now, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Once again, I definitely apologize for everything that you're going through right now. This has to be something that's very devastating and hard to deal with. Please let everybody know what is your relation to Alexis and Messiah?
Alexis and Messiah are my baby cousins.
Your baby cousins. Wow. Okay. And what's some of your fondest memories of Alexis?
There's a lot. I was just talking to my aunt about how I keep remembering this time where we were at one of her old houses and we were just playing upstairs in her room. Like, I don't remember what we were playing. I think it was house or something. We were listening to music and we decided to go into the bathroom and we were playing with like little razors, like pretending to shave our face. And I remember telling Alexis, like, don't take off like this little plastic thing. I don't hear me, or she didn't know. And she just went phew, and one of her eyebrows, the hair
on the eyebrow.
And we were like, I was like,
oh my goodness,
she's not gonna know. My teacher was so mad. She's so mad. Like, I didn't hear just shaving your face. And I was like,
now was that back then, Shakila, when people was doing the eyebrows and putting the little lines in there?
No, because we were really young. It was back like 2000.
It was truly an accident.
Yeah, it wasn't meant like for us to actually shave our face or anything. One of those things where we shouldn't have been playing with something and we did it anyways.
Yeah, you did it anyways. Wow. Well, one thing I'm going to definitely say to you is hold on to those memories, baby. Hold on to them, okay? I feel that way with people that's here in our space and people that's not in our space. Always hold on to the memories that you share with anybody out here in life. Anybody, okay? Now we're going to bring up the next person in the building. Oh, she down there getting ready. Y'all look at our extra cute. She like, hold on, let me get together. I see you, girl. Here comes Miss Malaysia. Hey, Malaysia. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. How are you tonight?
I'm fine.
You're fine. Now, please tell us your relation to Alexis and Messiah.
I'm Alexis' best friend and Messiah's godmom.
Oh, you the godmom, baby.
He has two.
She also was one of the last person that seen her best friend at that park too, Peachy.
Wow. And I did recognize her. I recognized you from the video because she was on the video just as well, the news broadcast. I know this has to be one of the most devastating things that you could probably, I don't know your past, but this right here to me, it might top everything that a person have been through, being that you was the last person to see her. That's the thing. The last person. Now, tell us your fondest memory of Alexis and Messiah.
The time
your BFF girl.
Well, the time with Messiah is when he went to go get his ears pierced with his mom at the mall.
I can just imagine how that went.
He didn't know what was going on. He's a soldier. I can say that. He's really strong.
Wow. And what's one of your fondest memories of Alexis?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Well, the last one we had was at her birthday. We had real fun for her birthday at her birthday party. We was dancing, partying.
Having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long y'all been friends?
Oh, well, I knew her over 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I have a lot of friends that not a lot, but quite a few though, that I've been friends with for over 10 years, and that loyalty boy right there, it's like they're everything to you. They're like your sister. You know what I'm saying? Like family.
Yeah.
So once again, my heart goes out to you just as well. We're gonna, of course, get back to you and ask you some questions just as well. But next we're gonna leave mom for last, okay? But she gonna come on up, y'all. She coming on up. Next we have Steve. Yes, she coming on up. Next we have Steve in the building. Hey, Steve.
Hey, mom, how you doing tonight?
I am great. How are you
I'm
under the
good too.
circumstances?
Well, we're trying.
We're
It's not
trying.
easy, but we're trying. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. Now, please let everyone know your relation to Alexis and Messiah.
Yeah, she was my wife. I've been with her for some time. Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, that's
Okay.
it. Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So, Alexis is your wife at this current
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
And how are you dealing with this, Steve, at this time? I know this is devastating for you just as well as the rest of
Like,
the family.
well, it's not easy to explain, but it's devastating. Like it's not kind of hard to just disappear like that. And
Exactly.
I have had my good moments with her. We have had downs like any other relationship, but we
Hmm.
sorted them out and we carried on. And
Exactly.
with
How long
her
have you all been married?
since 2017.
2017. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've been married. I'm married now, actually. I'm talking about I've been married.
And
I
I'm telling
am married, and I have been, it'll be 15 years this year. And when I
congratulations.
tell you thank you, I appreciate it. Everyone goes through a lot in
It's
marriages.
a
A lot of
lot.
people don't know. They don't see it,
They,
you
they
know.
don't see it. We cover it up. Yep, but we keep
Exactly.
going. Yep,
Yep. You keep going. That's all you can
yep.
do is keep
We
going.
protect each other and keep going. It's a lot of things that has been happening in the 4 or 5 years that we've been together with me and her, but we still keep going.
Exactly. Well, we're
Yep.
just going to continue to pray. I ask everyone that they continue to pray for the safe return of Alexis and Messiah. Next, we're going to go ahead and bring up Miss Sandra, which is mommy. Here she comes in the building. We're going to, there you go, Miss Sandra. Miss Sandra, we had to clap for you, baby. We had to throw them claps up in there for you, okay? But thank you so much for joining us tonight. Um, I saved you for last because I know that this definitely hurts you. I know it hurts everyone in the family. Um, but as a mother myself, when I heard this story, I instantly just thought of my own kids and literally teared up instantly. So I know this is hard for you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying that Alexis and Messiah return home safely with no harm due to them at all whatsoever. But just please briefly let everybody know just a little bit about Alexis and Messiah.
Yes, Alexis, that's my baby. That's my baby girl. She's a little feisty.
she's a little firecracker at times, but that's my baby girl. And I'm very, very overprotective of her. Who she be around, where she go, and so
Now, was she your only daughter?
yes.
She was? Okay, so she's your only daughter. Okay, and then
Yes.
you have two other sons?
Yes.
Two sons? Okay. Now, was Alexis the oldest child?
Yes.
She is. Okay. 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 Well, what we're going to do right now, Miss Sandra and the rest of the family, we're going to go ahead and get into our first clip for the night.
Before
Okay.
we do that,
Go ahead.
Peachy,
Mm-hmm.
I'm Jason here. Before we do, let's
It's
announce.
okay. You could be
That's all
Jason.
right. Tanya King, who is watching, who had video problem at 9 o'clock, she started praying. She was gonna say a live prayer. So just want to acknowledge that she is watching and she is in prayer for this family.
Okay. Okay. So we got Miss Tanya praying, making sure that everything runs smoothly, and also making sure that this young lady and her baby come home safely, which is Alexis and Messiah. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started. Here we go.
Good evening, Brenda. Alexis Morales and her baby Messiah were enjoying a nice evening here at Kelly Park with friends on Tuesday. But that ended up being the last time that family and friends would hear from her in days. Now they are begging the community for help in finding them.
We just want to say Messiah and Alexis. We will know and believe that she is safe in the name of Jesus.
The family and friends of Alexis Morales and her baby Messiah are praying that they will soon get the answers that they deserve. Alexis and Messiah have been missing since Tuesday evening, making 4 days without any word from her, which family and friends say is out of her character.
She texts us 24 hours a day, does it all day, every day. As soon as her and baby Messiah get up and she get him dressed, it's 1,000 pictures of them, and it's been 4 days and it's been nothing. Like, it's strange.
Her loved ones find her disappearance hard to believe, and they are becoming more concerned with each day passing.
You can come home, man. You know that we all love you, and we want you to return. We worry about you, man. I want my son, man. Like, I'm concerned, bro. I don't know how to think. You know what I'm saying? I can't eat, man. I need my son.
Not only is everyone concerned for the pair's safety, but they are frustrated with what they say as a lack of attention from law enforcement.
I feel like they're not doing anything. They keep coming to me and keep saying that they can't track her phone. There's no cameras in the area where they think that she could have been.
We tried to ask them, can they put an Amber Alert on my son? And they said, well, the son is with the mother, so we assume that it's okay.
After passing out hundreds of flyers and driving hours on highways looking for any sign of the missing mother and son, family and friends are looking to the community for any help they can give.
I need y'all to help me search, man. It's a big city. I can't walk alone. I need help. I've been out here for 4 days, man, trying to help, trying to find her, trying up and down.
Friends and family will continue their search for the two, but if you have any information that would help in the finding of Alexis and Messiah, they urge you to contact the Elkhart County Sheriff's Office, and I will have that contact information posted on our website at abc57.com. Live in South Bend, Julianne Grahowski, ABC 57 News.
Piece of length going around. Yeah, I took everyone down, Bernardo, except for me and you. Hold on, Miss Sandra and Shakila and Malaysia and Steve. There's something that I must say, and I must have Renato up here just as well, because Renato know how I can get sometimes, because he's seen me a lot of times on my shows and stuff. And I'm not gonna play the warning. I'm not gonna play the warning just yet. The warning comes after I say what I got to say. So let me say this, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I do not know this family. I do not know Miss Sandra. I do not know Shakila. I do not know Malaysia. And I do not know Steve. But when Bernardo brought this story to me, the Justice of Michiana, I had to have them on my platform to share their story and to also bring awareness, which is what's the most important thing right now, is sharing, putting out awareness of what's going on right now with Alexis, 27 years old, and Messiah, 5 months old. What I would not tolerate is the nonsense in my comments. I really hate to do this. I really, really do, because I feel like it's freedom of speech for each and every person in this world. But at the same time, we have a woman on here, a mother, and I'm a mother on here who is looking for her child and her grandson. I will not tolerate the disrespect in the chat. We have a show that we're going to continue on with. If I need to block people, I will block people. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I'm not. What I do is for real, for real. I bring these stories to bring awareness, for us to take care, to watch our surroundings, and to be observant. And in a case like this, we don't know where she is. She could be here in Atlanta. She could be there in South Bend. She could be in Dowagiac, Michigan. She could be in Elkhart. She could be in Saginaw. She can be in it. We don't know. Nobody knows right now.
Man.
So the purpose for tonight is to bring awareness. That's it. Whoever's on this platform, that's who was supposed to be on this platform. Anybody else want to come on the platform another day? Come on another day. That's fine. But what you will not do is disrespect this woman's time, nor my time, or her family, or Justice of Michiana. Dang, I ain't want to get like that. Hey, Kat, I see you, girl. I see you, boo. I'm sorry. I did not want to get like that, but sometimes I have to. And Miss Sandra, this ain't the first time. I don't want you to think this ain't the first time I had to lay the law down. Well, before we get started, because I don't want to block nobody. At the end of the day, no one deserves to get blocked in this moment. Because it's about awareness. We're trying to find, let me show y'all, just in case y'all act like y'all want to act crazy and stuff. This is what we're trying to do. We're trying to find these two. We don't have time for nonsense. Look at this baby. Look at her. She's one of us. No matter the situation, she's still one of us. She's still a Black girl. And they don't give a lot of coverage on Black women and Black people, period. And that's what my platform is for. Thank you. Let me give my applause. Thank you. I appreciate it. Because we ain't finna go through this tonight.
I'm just going to say, when I asked you everything Justice for Michiana, I'm reading some of the comments, and everything we do is legal standards. So the husband is the next of kin and legally the child father. So I wasn't bringing on something that wasn't legal on the platform. If he turned out not to be father down word, whatever, that's that case. But legally, at this point of time, he's his the child next of kin, as well as the next of kin for Alexis.
Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna bring the family back up, and we're going to start with. Here, hold on, everybody. Oh, we took the down by mistake. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. I apologize, y'all. I apologize. But like I told you in the beginning, Miss Sandra and the rest of the family, I'm here to make sure that y'all feel as comfortable as possible on my platform, as comfortable as possible. And that's how I want it to be. So let's get started. Let's start with Malaysia. Malaysia, let us know how that day was, which was the last day that everybody saw her. You was the last person. How was that day at the park? Because y'all was at Kelly Park.
Yes, so we was at Kelly Park. It was windy outside. It was cold. But we was still enjoying ourselves. We was
Mm-hmm.
eating chips, Doritos, talking, planning my birthday, planning in parties, planning Easter. We was like having time of our lives, but we were just cold. It was just windy outside. And around like 7 o'clock, we was parting our ways, getting ready because the wind was like blowing real hard, and I'm saying she got the Messiah home, and we said okay, and then that was the last time. I got in my car, she got in the car, and I went one way and she went the other, and then she
Okay.
left us around 8:50, asking us what we was doing for Easter and telling us that she got Messiah his Easter outfit, and that's the last time we heard from her.
How was her state of mind? I mean, y'all was together today. What was her state of mind?
Lexi was happy that day. Alexis was like real happy. She had her shades on. She was outside because earlier that day it was warm, so we was talking on FaceTime all day. So she was like in a good state of mind.
And some people say, "What was y'all doing at the park barbecuing?
We
Why?
was
Why did y'all go?"
because it was nice outside, and Raven had wanted to barbecue, and Lexi loves to eat. She's not gonna never turn down no food. And I was hungry just getting off of work, so I'm like, yeah, let's barbecue.
So who all was there? It was more than just you and her?
It was me, Raven, friend, and all the kids. Raven,
Oh,
Kid,
okay.
and Messiah.
Okay. But she didn't seem no way out the norm or anything like that that
No,
night.
she was in a good state of mind. She was happy.
Okay.
How was the baby move?
Oh, the baby, he was happy. Me and Raven gave him some Cheetos before we got yelled at by Alexis about giving him Cheetos. Let him taste clean. He was happy.
She
Okay.
was texting me while I was at work saying that she was taking the baby to the park. And around 6, a little bit after 6, she FaceTimed me,
Mhm.
showing me them at the park. She had my grandbaby in the swing, swinging them, and he was just happy. He was smiling and laughing, and she was in a really good mood. And that was the last time I heard of her or
Okay.
seen both of them.
Did she seem concerned to you? Anything like what had alerted you? Like she just don't sound like herself, or anything when she was FaceTiming you?
No, all I know is that I was like, it's kind of chilly out. Get my grandbaby home, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna watch him? You gonna watch him?" And I was like, "No." And
Right?
so at that time, I wish I would have said yes, bring them, just yes. But
She was doing that mom thing, parenting. It's
yeah,
your baby. You have to have that
yeah.
responsibility.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. So Malaysia, when she left at 7, because you said she left the park around 7,
Uh-huh.
and then she called y'all
No,
around 8:50, or it was a text.
she had texted us like two texts back to back.
Okay. Okay. Do y'all have do does this girl have like any enemies or anything?
No, she's a loving person.
No.
But she can snap you though.
Yeah.
She got a mouth. She can snap you and put you in your place real quick.
Mm, okay. Okay. But she was just going. She was supposed to have been just going to the store to get some formula, right? Was that correct?
No.
Okay. Because that's what the news, one of the news broadcasts. That's why we have folks on the show. y'all. Because sometimes the news ain't always right. Okay? The news ain't always right all the time. But on one of the news broadcasts that I'm gonna play, uh, that's what they mentioned. That she had told you that she was going to leave the park to go get the baby some milk.
No.
And the milk, like she has like, we have like 10 cans of milk right now in my pantry from WIC. So either she was going to the store to buy some milk to stay out, or she was coming all the way back to where she lived to get some milk, or I don't know.
No one knows. No one knows.
She
You
kept
know.
that she was going home to take her baby out the cold because it was cold outside. That's the thing.
Okay. Now, Kathy said, Kat, she said, did she say anything about having a disagreement with anyone that day, anything like that?
Not that day, but I know a couple of days before, uh, she got into it with the alleged father, uh, and she was letting me know that they had got in an argument previous before that, and he told her F you and the baby. So she told me that's what he said, but it ended up that way because his mother had told her she wished that her baby would die before she even gave birth. So that ticked my daughter off, and she was like, your mother could never see my baby because she said that. And so then he called her and said that my mom wants to see my grandbaby. And she was like, no, she's not. So I guess they got into an altercation, and he told her F you and the baby. And so she told me that much. So I believe she called somebody. I think she called Mocha.
Yeah,
She went in the garage, and she always called Mocha for everything because all I hear is Mocha. And so I know they was discussing it. I don't know what was said in the garage or not. I don't know.
Okay. It looks like Shakila. Is it Shakila? Shakila. Shakila. Was you trying to say something, sweetie? You got to hit the mute button.
No,
Was
I
you
didn't.
trying to say something?
No, I didn't
Oh,
say.
Bernard, I thought you said in the chat that she was trying to say something.
Oh no, I say look at Sandra talking. I was
Oh,
talking.
oh, okay. I got a little confused. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm
All
sorry. I
right.
just got a little confused.
And
Okay, so the guy that was in the video, the first video that I played, that the is Messiah's father.
well, what I can say on that is there's
Mhm.
haven't been no DNA test done, and
Okay.
legally, um, Steve was married at the time of birth. So
Well, since we putting everything on the table, let me just say this.
Because I'm trying to
Okay.
figure out why these folks so upset in the
It
comments.
was told that my daughter got married. I had no idea she got married back in 2017. I'm just now meeting Steve. So I met Steve for the first time at the press conference. So I had no clue of him. So I'm thinking the other dude was the baby father. Okay.
And that's who you've known all this time.
That's
Was
who
him.
I've known all this time.
Okay. So if y'all watching and y'all hearing this, now y'all know. Okay? Now y'all know.
Excuse me.
Go ahead, Steve. I just had Steve, I had the feeling you was about to chime in right then. Go ahead, Steve.
Yeah, I think at this time our focus should be on
Alexis and
trying to
Messiah.
see whether we can get these people back. And when it comes to paternity test, on my side, I did not question it, and therefore I did also not try to ask whether I should do paternity test since I was married to the woman, so I didn't even ask that. At the same time, I don't know if the other dude did the paternity test on the baby, even if he's saying like that, but that will be sorted out later. For now, I think our focus shouldn't be on that.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
that is
agree
important
100%.
anymore right now.
mm,
I agree 100%. And with that being said, we're going to get into our next clip. See, even
Yeah.
the dog says that's enough.
I
Even the dog said that is enough.
I do not deny. I do not deny that there might be a chance with something like that, or I can be the father of the child. I really don't know right now because none of us is a doctor right here, and
Exactly.
not yeah. So we can leave that until that time. But for now, that shouldn't be our focus. I think we are running away from what we are doing right here.
Steve, I agree with you 100%. I really, really do. So, with that being said, we finna move on to the next clip. After this next clip, y'all, we're gonna get into our talent for the night. For everybody that's new on my show tonight, I always play a talent, independent artist on every show, and at the end of the show, I always show a motivational clip. So, I really hope you all stick around for the motivational clip just as well. So, here we go. Here is the matter of fact, we're gonna go to the talent first. Let's just go to the talent. Here we go.
Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave, yeah. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need, yeah. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Oh, daylight, I wake up feeling like you won't play right. I used to know, but now that shit don't feel right. You made me put away my pride. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So long, you made a play away for some. So long, you made it hard for a boy like that to go wrong. I'm wishing I could make this mine. Ooh, if you want it, yeah, you can have it, yeah. If you need it, yeah, we can make it alright. If you want it, said you can have it.
Since an Elkhart mother and her infant son went missing. ABC 57 Samantha Johns joins us live in studio with a breakdown on what we know so far. Sam.
Tim, this is 27-year-old Alexis Morales and her 5-month-old baby Messiah. Police initially said they were last seen in Howard Park, but according to family, they were actually last seen leaving Kelly Park in South Bend around 7 p.m. Tuesday. Now with the two still missing, there's more questions than answers.
We need help, man. Come out here and help us search for my son and my son's mother.
A heartbroken father pleads to the community for help Thursday after both his fiancée and son go missing. The pair were last seen leaving a friendly gathering in a silver BMW SUV Tuesday evening at Kelly Park around 7 p.m.
Nobody heard from them. Nobody can't contact them. Her phone is off. Can't find her truck or nowhere. Someone did say that last time they seen their truck was on Portage in South Indiana.
Friends and family have been searching tirelessly since the pair's disappearance, knocking on doors, handing out flyers, and even contacting several tow companies. But still no sign of Alexis or Messiah.
We shut down the factory and we had everybody come up and that was able to. This is a great family. These are good folks. And, you know, it's times like this when we need to come together and do whatever we can to bring this young woman and that baby home.
As search continues, the family worries whether the two are in danger and whether they're still in the area. But their biggest question is when will they find Alexis and Messiah?
You know, we pray that God got everything. That dark water comes out into your yard, or we know God will make no back into your home.
Say if anyone who might be holding her against her will, I just want everyone to come together and pray that she will be released
And ABC 57 reached out to the Elkhart County Sheriff's Department to learn why it's leading the investigation when the pair were last seen in South End. We're still waiting for an answer. Live in studio, Samantha Johns, ABC.
All right, we are back in the building. Thank you so much for joining us. I do know that one of the concerns was the Amber Alert. That was one of the biggest concerns. It seemed like everywhere I was looking on social media that was either commenting on this story or touching on this story, they all was wondering why an Amber Alert was not done, being that this baby was out there. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all tonight. I got a little secret to tell y'all. I thought Amber Alert was for everybody. I did. But I did notice that it was all kids. You know, every time it was an Amber Alert, it was all kids. But I thought that if a person is just missing, it's just gonna be the Amber Alert, regardless. Because most of the time they just give you the license plate number. It's very rare they give you the child's name or anything like that. So that was one of my biggest concerns. Because either way it go, even if it was a kid, even if it was just for kids, why they didn't have it for Messiah. And that's one of the things that I got up this morning with a mission. And I contacted Elkhart, Indiana first. I contacted them first. And they told me that I had basically called the wrong place. And they told me I needed to contact Elkhart County Sheriff Department. And when I contacted Elkhart Sheriff Department, I spoke with the young lady by the name of Jen. And Jen was a white lady. And Jen said that it goes through the clearinghouse. Whatever the clearinghouse is. She said the clearinghouse makes the decision on if an Amber Alert is going to go out or not. So she said they send the information to the clearinghouse, and the clearinghouse would be like, okay, approved, not approved. So I said, well, it sounds like to me that I need to be talking to the clearinghouse. And she was like, yeah, she gave me the clearinghouse number. I contacted them. The clearinghouse people told me after they got my information, I told them what I do. I'm a radio host. I'm a YouTube commentator. I'm having this show tonight, and I want to know why Amber Alert was not put out. And she told me, what time is your show? And we'll have somebody call you back. I contacted Bernardo. I said, I don't know if these folks gonna try to tell them they can't come on my show. I don't know what's going on, but they want to know what time and everything. But they called back. And I spoke to a sergeant. And basically what he told me, and I'm going to read this off to y'all just as well. He told me that there's a difference between an Amber Alert and a Silver Alert. And I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Baby, I was working on this at 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. And when he called me back, he said that there's a difference between Amber Alert and Silver Alert. They said Amber Alert is when a child has been abducted. And being that Messiah is with his mother, he wasn't abducted because she has full custody. And then that's when I came into play and was like, well, she missing too. So why not do the Amber Alert? Because both of them missing. You don't know where they at right now. No one knows. And he was like, yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying. He was like, so that's why I want to let you know that as of today, we did put out the Silver Alert. Now, he said the Silver Alert was actually meant for elderly people, but it expanded because Amber Alert was just for abducted kids. So being that Messiah is under 21 years old, and Alexis does not have any medical health issues, that's why they were able to do the Silver Alert. So me being me, I'm still like, well, what's the difference? I'm like, I wish you come on my show and explain us the difference. He's like, no, I can't come on your show. He said, but what I can do is I can send you the definition of the two. So for the Amber Alert, y'all, it says the criteria. So these are the criteria of the both. The criteria for the Amber Alert is number one, the child must be under 18 years of age. The child must be believed to be abducted and in danger of serious bodily harm or death. There must be enough descriptive information to believe the broadcast will help. Four is requests must be recommended by the law enforcement agency of jurisdiction. And then the last one, number five, is enter the child into IDACS/NCIC with CEME. So the next one was the silver alert. Now, the silver alert criteria is the person must be missing, endangered, missing must be a missing endangered adult, missing endangered child, high risk, missing person, or have a mental impairment invalidated through a credible medical authority, physician, physician's assistant, or nurse practitioner. There must be enough descriptive information to believe the broadcast will help. And three, a request must be recommended by the law enforcement agency or of jurisdiction. And then four, the last, which is the last one, enter the missing endangered adult and vehicle information. Da 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 da. When they can just come on platforms like ours, our own Black platforms, and try and get this information out. They should not have to go through all of that. That's the reason why I read that to y'all. That's nonsense to me. If you have a way of, and even the silver doesn't give off a ring to everybody's phone, Sandra. They told me that just as well. Like the Amber Alert, everybody's phone goes off. You could be in the club and everybody's phone going off at the same time. The silver does not do that. So if there's something that we need to do, if we're all just going out there putting flyers up in our own neighborhoods, because like I said, we don't know where she is. And I'm sure that could be helpful. Anything could be helpful. And I'm going to show some more pictures. Bernard, is there anything you want to say right now while I'm showing these pictures?
Sure, go ahead. Just on the alert, as you was reading some of those things that need to be met. As you was reading them, I like, man, that's what met number one, day one.
Exactly.
Day one. Day one. I said day one, 2 or 3 times. But the family and the community was very concerned on the Amber or Silver Alert. And luckily, you made contact and made that happen for the family. So just moving forward, I hope that the next family don't have to go through 4 or 5 days waiting period, because every second is critical at this time.
Exactly. Steve, is there anything you want to say at this time as well?
Well, nothing for now.
Nothing for
I'm running out of words.
Do y'all feel like, and this is probably going to be quite a hard question to answer, but do y'all feel like she's out there just don't want to come home? Or do you feel like she's out there and she's forced not to come home?
I think she's forced not to come home because she'll always be texting me or sending me messages. It don't matter whether we disagree or we agree, but most of the time, she's the first one to come back and say, "Hey, baby daddy, what's up? Are you angry with me?" Blah blah blah, like that. And I really don't think she can go this far. I think she's being forced somewhere else to be where she's at.
I get what you're
Once
saying
the,
when you just said that. When you said she wouldn't go this far.
no, I don't
I
think so.
feel you when you say that.
She wouldn't go this far. Like I told you in the first place, we have had our differences, but she don't go this more lots of time like this without talking to me. Like I said, We had our ups and downs for the past 5 years. Everybody who has been married before, who has had a long time relationship before, I know you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, I
Ain't no
do.
relationship without its problems. But this time there was no problem, and she just going missing like that for so long. This is weird. This is weird.
What makes it even more weird to me is that she took the 5-month-old baby with her. If she
She
would
Exactly.
have
will
dropped
never
the
do
baby
that.
off left the baby with Steve, left the baby with Malaysia, left the baby with Sandra,
Right.
then it'd be a whole nother story.
For the
You know,
most part,
we
she
can't.
leave the baby
Sandra, you
with
on
the
mute?
mother. For the
But
most
she
part,
didn't give
sorry to
that
cut
baby to
you.
nobody but me.
For the
She
most
didn't.
part, she leave the baby with with her mother, and every time she leave the baby with her mother, she lets me know that, hey, I'm going out such a place, and I left your son with her grandma. That's exactly how she says it. And with that day, she came here with a boy, and I took them to a gas station and filled them up on the truck, some gas, and we went and buy some paper plates for they were going to the park. I did not know what park it was. Only now I knew now that this thing has happened, but I didn't question it. The only thing I asked her was, "It's a little bit chilly, so you think you're going to be okay at the park with the boy?" She said, "It's not like that bad," and I was like, "All right, go ahead," and that was that. And then with that kind of conversation, there was nothing like bad or any hard feelings between me and her that she cannot come back and contact me or something like that. That's why I'm saying I think she's a hell.
Mm. And this is her only child,
Exactly.
so she only been a mama for 5 months.
That's that's what we're saying. That's what it is.
Okay, so Malaysia, you got kids.
No,
You don't have kids.
no.
Okay, Shakila, do you got kids?
Yes.
Okay, so you got kids. Steve, do you have any other kids?
Yes, I do.
And Renata, you got kids.
Yes.
Okay. Malaysia, hold on for a second, okay? Just hold on for a second. Everybody up here got kids except for Malaysia. So Malaysia, you just hold on. As a mother, when you have and a father, when you have your first child,
I know.
I'm just gonna say them first 5 months, baby, is crucial.
She loved Messiah to death. She
To
loved
the
that boy.
call.
Miss Sandra,
And
when
that
I tell hold
He
on,
had
Miss
a
Sandra, when I
beautiful
tell
child.
you my kids is 4 and 7 years old, my kids don't go nowhere but to my mama house.
Oh yeah.
That's it. They
that's
have not
exactly what she
went
was doing.
nowhere but to my mama house.
Not even the daddies.
You know? I mean, I was blessed that I was married, you know what I'm saying, before I had my kids. But right as of now, from my son is the oldest, he's 7, and my daughter is 4. They have not spent the night over nobody's house except for my mama's house. And they just spent the night over to my husband's mother house because she stay out of town, in a whole nother state. And we went to go visit. So I get it when you say this baby was with me.
Yep.
Steve, I get it when you say this is weird.
And I'll tell you one thing. When I say every time I would go to the gas station, it wasn't that I'm going to be the one buying the gas only, but it was so that I can be with the baby or she can be with the baby while one is inside to go and pay. That's how she was careful about the baby. So she wouldn't get anybody to be around the baby, like to jeopardize her baby like that. That's
Mm,
why I'm saying I don't think she's out there willingly.
She,
wow.
That's
Okay,
how she was trying to protect the baby.
okay. So this is the vehicle, correct?
That's right. Correct.
The vehicle that she was driving. They have
Correct.
not found the vehicle as of yet,
Not yet.
correct?
Correct.
Okay. Okay,
With
y'all. So
her
that's the
license
license
plate.
plate. I want y'all
That's
to
it.
see that. It's very noticeable.
Very.
It is.
Very noticeable. This was the park that she was at last when she left.
And you see
Um,
the spelling of that part because some people get it. We have another part South Bend, Keller, but it's spelled different. So this park is on the east side of town on Howard and St. Peter's. So it's Kelley and not Keller. Two different parks. So this park was the correct park that she was at.
Okay. Well, we have 2 more clips for the night, y'all. So let's get into our last we got 2 more for the story. Here we go.
On a story that we told you about on Thursday, a mother and her 5-month-old baby are missing, and their family is asking for your help in finding her. Alexis Morales and her 5-month-old son, Messiah, were last seen at Kelly Park around 7 p.m. on April 12th. Alexis's mother, Sandra, says she was at the park enjoying a cookout with friends before she told them she was going to go back home to her home in New Paris to feed her son. But when her mother woke up for work the next morning, she realized her daughter never made it home.
This is unnormal. This is not like her. She would have called me at least or dropped the baby off to me if she wanted to go out and have more fun. I've never had her phone off like this for 3 days, and we just cannot get a hold of her. No phone calls, no, she haven't got in contact with none of her friends. So I don't know where they can be. And if you just have any tips, please help me find my 2 babies.
If anyone has information on Alexis, Messiah, or their whereabouts, the family asks you to contact the Elkhart County Sheriff's Office directly, which that information is attached to the story on our website.
Right now, family and friends are frantically searching for a missing Elkhart County woman and her baby. They were last seen in South Bend last night. 27-year-old Alexis Morales and her 5-month-old son were last seen leaving Kelly Park in South Bend in a silver BMW SUV about 7 p.m. last night. Police called it Howard Park earlier today, but friends and family say they were all at Kelly Park on Howard Street, not at Howard Park itself. ABC 57's Naja Woods is live at Kelly Park with the latest on the search efforts for us. Naja?
Brian, family, friends, and even co-workers going door to door and passing out flyers in this area where friends say Morales and her baby were last seen, in hopes that anybody with information will come forward.
Love her, and I love my grandbaby, and I love them dearly. So if anybody have any information, just please get in contact with me, the father, and the police department.
Sandra Piggy getting emotional as she stood with nearly 24 family members and friends Thursday afternoon. Piggy joining a group to door knock and hand out flyers as she searches for her daughter, 27-year-old Alexis Morales, and her 5-month-old grandson, who friends say were last seen and heard from Tuesday evening at Kelly Park on Howard Street in South Bend.
I was getting up, getting ready to go to work. I noticed that they wasn't at home, so I usually text her at around 6 in the morning, asking where is she, are they okay, and I got no response. So I didn't go into work, and I continued to call her phone every hour on the hour, and it was just going straight to voicemail.
Piggy filing a report with the Elkhart County Sheriff's Office Wednesday after Morales never made it home to New Paris, and friends and family say they couldn't reach her. Now, her loved ones are calling on the community for help.
They can reach out to the police, and the police can get in contact with us, and we can go from there. We really appreciate it.
If you guys have any information on my sister or a baby or anything, can you please let the family know, like
help. Please find out anything. Please contact me. Please.
The 27-year-old's family and friends not only hoping the message is heard by the community, but also by Morales.
We miss y'all. We worry. Like, please, just call somebody. Just say something.
You are anywhere watching this, or if you are going through anything mentally, or just come home, because we love you and we are here for you to help you make it through any issue, situation that you may be facing.
All right, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Make sure you guys do share this video. Like it, please like this video and share this video. You go and do that right now. Um, I want to say this, Sandra, when you told her on that video, and you said if you're going through anything, just come home and we could deal with it and we could talk about it. Out of all the shows that I've done, I must say that's the first time I've saw that from a mother. So I definitely applaud you for that. I really do. Y'all, I pray for all y'all. And I pray that she returns home. This can get a little ugly with the whole social media and everything. It's a lot out there. It's a lot out there. Miss Sandra, I had a family that was supposed to come on my show, and the guy, he does similar to what I do, and he was like, my family don't want me to come on. All of a sudden, they changed their mind. Day of, they don't want me to come on. He was like, but I hate to do you like this, so I'm gonna come on anyways. And you know what I told him? I said, at this time, your family needs to stick together. Don't cause one little mistake to cause y'all to argue, fuss, fight, not be against, not, be together as a family. Because everybody, y'all need to hold on to each other at this moment. I believe, I have faith that your daughter is going to return home, her and Messiah, and they're going to be just fine, unharmed and untouched. I really do believe that.
I believe in that also.
I really, really do. Bernardo, you want to say something?
Yeah, I just want we're gonna talk. There's a person, I don't know, you have that photo I sent you
Which one?
of the drip guy.
Yes, I do have that. You want me to pull that up? You didn't tell me if you wanted me to pull it up or not. I was like, dang, you want me to pull this up? I pull it up though if you want me to.
So he's the interest for justice for Miss Deanna. And we was our investigation, and we're gonna talk a little bit about him. And Mooka can chime in on this.
Wait a minute. Before we do all this, like, I don't want this to get messy. I don't want.
It's not. No, it's just our investigation. What we would like the public to know, and if somebody know him, reach out to me. It's a Facebook name and social media is a platform for Facebook. He's just a person that we would like to talk to. That's our research is we want to do a search party in an area that she was last seen at, and our team would love to speak with this guy as well.
Okay. I'm not gonna put it up here. I don't know. I don't think Miss Sandra wants that to be done on this show. So I'm not gonna put it up there. But Ronaldo, what we can do is we can put it on our pages if you would like that to be done.
Definitely.
Miss Sandra, if you want me to put it up there, I will. But the way you jumped in there like that, I don't think you want me to, girl. And I told you at the beginning of the show, it's about you being comfortable on my show and on my platform. And that's how I want it to be all the way to the end, baby. So I just don't feel like she want that on here right now.
I don't feel like it's time to be pointing fingers at nobody until this investigation is completed.
I do want to say that the information I'm asking people to contact South Bend Detective Martinez as well. The media has been putting out that Elkhart number that was on the screen earlier, and Mike, that's just the wrong phone number for Elkhart Police anyway.
That's what I wanted to bring up just as well. Thank you for bringing that up. Because you did say we was gonna change that number. So I see the number in the chat just as well, so I'm gonna bring it up. But can we read this right quick, if you don't mind? Well, I'm sure you don't mind. Jess Johnson said, were they able to at least get her last location off her phone with her phone pinged off of?
No, but we do have phone records.
We do have phone records. Okay. Okay, so y'all heard that. They do have phone records. Okay. Does she have an iPhone?
Yes.
They want to know, does she have an iPhone? Yes.
And just as the police said, a lot of people say, well, the new iPhone 13 can be pinged, even if the phone is off. So we found out today by the police that the phone cannot be per se pinged if the phone is off, but they can research the last ping.
Okay. So her phone is off right now, so there's nothing that they can really do at this time because it's off. That's what you're saying?
Yes, at this time we just believing that the police department, Elkhart, is the leading department, but South Bend, as of today, is gonna do what they need to do here in South Bend, and we have more resources than Elkhart Sheriff Department have.
Okay. Okay. Now, have anybody been helping you, Miss Sandra, with this case besides Justice of Michiana?
Yes, I was working with a detective here in my city. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a good thing. You know, some people get on here and say nobody's helping them at all. Nobody at all. So
Well,
we have.
I can't say Justice for Michiana has done more than the help that I have right now. So.
Okay. Well, that's a good thing. For now, I'm glad you're doing your business, doing what you're supposed to do out here in these streets.
But I do want to say we just thank Sandra and her family and Steve and trust in the organization, because I worked Sandra over where I'm at today. And she's like, where we at? And just, making her feel, to let her know every case I do, I look as if it's with my child. And moving forward, we're going to let the niece help. She been getting so many phone calls of fake leads. So the family is making one person in charge. If you have information, contact who she going to say at that phone number, and we're going to make sure that it's handled correctly. Mom shouldn't be getting phone calls saying, I seen the truck. Why you calling me? Why you didn't dial 911? But she very overwhelmed. So we gonna be that person. So I'm gonna let the cousin speak on who the family pick, and whatever we can do to make sure Sandra is getting her rest. She won't sleep peacefully until her baby is found, but her load will be easier.
Okay. Now have Rafani wants to know. Hey Rafani, basically have the debit cards and credit cards, have they been checked to see? Have they been used?
Well, as we said, that Elkhart police haven't really been returning anybody's phone calls, but now that we have South Bend Police Department on the case, those was one of the main things he's looking into in his investigation. So we trust that we would hear something by early next week on that.
Yeah, when I accidentally called Elkhart, Indiana by mistake, the sheriff department, when I was explaining to him, and he was a black guy. I make sure I always try to tell who he is. And he basically, when I told him, what was going on and why I was calling, he was like, yeah, even though you're calling the wrong place, he said, I heard about this story. He said, and I was looking at it also this morning. And he was like, I knew something wasn't right. That's exactly what he said. And his name was Sergeant Williams, I believe. But he was like, he just felt like something wasn't right with this story. So, we're going to continue to pray and ask that God bring both these babies home. Both of them. They both babies. They both your babies, Miss Sandra. So we're going to both pray that they come home. All of us is. So we're finna go ahead and get into our motivation. But before we get into our motivation, we're going to get into a commercial. Then we're going to go straight into our motivation. Here we go.
You're live with the Energy God. I'm here with the message, man. He's 92.3. But if you ain't tuned into PGK time, I don't know what you're doing. Let's get it. Let's go. Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. It's your girl, the missus with the kisses. Mwah. I am looking for some independent artists. Come on down and kick it with me at Hits 92.3, the real definition of internet radio, baby. Okay? So get at me, DM me, inbox me, text me. It don't even matter. Just get at me. So y'all can be sitting right here in the studio with me, y'all. Okay? All right. Deuces. Bye.
Life can throw you some curves. And it's not just the things that you see coming, but sometimes it's the things that you didn't see coming that hit you out of nowhere, that set you back in such a way that it seems like you can't get over. And you've reached your limit and your bandwidth is full. You already said, I can't take another thing. And then out of nowhere, here comes something you didn't see coming, and you're in it.
And in your homes, somewhere in your heart, these words are echoing. Am I going to make it?
When you get into a tight spot and everything goes against you until it seems that you cannot hold on for a minute longer, never give up then, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. There are times when your energy feels so depleted that you want to give up, that it looks just totally impossible. And I can tell you from my own personal experience, don't give up then. That's when you've got to fall forward, when life is kicking dirt in your face. Don't give up then. That's when most people turn back.
It's been tough. It's been hard. I've had those days where I just said, I can't take it anymore. I had those days where I cried out. I didn't think no one was listening. Boy, it's been tough. It's been so tough. But I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still fighting. But most importantly, I'm still learning. I'm learning through the hardship. I'm learning through the tough time. I'm learning through the losses. I'm learning because that's what life is about. Do we fall down and stay down, or do we lift each other up and carry on? That is what we do. This is who we are. We are all students of life. So never forget, no matter how much you think you never know enough. Because if you're living, you're learning. Remember that. You're living, you're learning. You're learning, you're growing. Through the good times and the bad times. You're learning something unique and special about you every day of your life. And that's what makes it special.
All right, we are back. We are back. We are back in the building. There you go, Malaysia. Now, before we end this show tonight, we definitely want you all to still call in. The call number is going to be up for the rest of the night. And is there anything, Steve? We're going to start with you. Is there anything that you want to say right now? And if Alexis is out there watching, or Messiah, if they're out there watching right now, or if they see this later on, what would you like to say?
We need them home, and if there's anything that we wronged her or something, they should come back. We will sort it out. And on top of that, everybody out there who knows or who can see or who have seen them somewhere, try to help us out. We really beg. We asking them for help. We want them back safe. That's all I can say.
Exactly. Malaysia, the BFF over there.
Just come home safe and sound. We need you back. We're always here for you. We love you, and we feel what you feel.
Exactly. If someone out there knows something, and if they want to contact you, Steve, or they want to contact you, Malaysia, is there anywhere on social media, or do you want them to just contact Renato first, police first? How would you want this?
Well, the family made a decision today, PG, based on the fake information and to allow the police to do their job. All information be given over to Justice for Michiana. And we are on Facebook under Justice for Michiana or phone number 574. My direct cell phone number 999-6173.
574
999-6173. And all calls there. We also have a $500 reward that will be given to the person that leads us to her. And all calls are confidential. You will get an ID number. We don't want your name, your location. That number will be who you are. So again, like you say, if you know something, say something. It's not about justice for Michiana. It's not about Steve, not about anybody on the platform. It's about to bring her home safely. And baby, home safely. And again, she is rocking. Come home. I'm tired. Come home. The family, if you have a problem, I know that mom is right. She haven't felt you so far, so I don't see her failing you now.
There you go. There you go. Mama, Miss Sandra.
Yes.
What do you want to say to the public? And also, if your babies is out there watching, what do you want to say to them as well?
Well, first of all, I want to tell everyone who is praying right now, because there is a host of prayers behind me and my family. So I do want to give my gratitude and thanks for you all who are praying right now. And I just want you guys to continue to pray for my family. This is really, really hard. It messes with you mentally. My niece is gone, but she stayed with me the whole weekend because I just can't do it. I can't do it alone. So if anyone know anything, please contact the police. If you see the license plates, contact the police. Right now, I can't receive no more of these false misled calls that I'm getting. That's stressing me out even more. So I prefer you to get in contact with the police.
Okay. So y'all heard her. So you're getting false calls, basically. And you need them to start contacting the police.
Because people are just saying the wrong things. They're trying to connect my case to another case that happened in Gary and, put these theory stories together. And then I got a phone call today saying that my daughter's car was in a river. It's just crazy. And then I got a call yesterday saying that they seen my daughter at Walmart. We go up there, she's nowhere to be found on the cameras. Like, I can't do this. Don't call me with bogus leads and just lies. Just go, if whatever you see, take it to the police.
Okay, I know y'all just heard her. I mean, because at the end of the day, you still have your 2 sons just as well. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't bombard her like this. She's dealing with a lot right now. So contact the police. Y'all have heard her exclusively right now. Contact the police. If y'all ain't got Alexis and Messiah in y'all hands, contact the police. Would that be fair enough?
Yes.
Sandra?
Yes.
Would that be fair enough? Mm-hmm. If y'all ain't got them in y'all hands, contact the police. Because it's got to be hard on her. We might not know what she's going through, but it's hard. It's hard. So, Sandra, I appreciate you, darling. I appreciate you. I love you. Mm-hmm. From one woman to another woman. I pray for you. I'm going to definitely keep in contact with you as well. And I just know she's going to come home. I know she is.
Thank you.
And we just got to all just keep the faith and continue to pray. Is there anything else you want to say before we end this live tonight?
Nope, that's it.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and end this live tonight. I really, really appreciate each and every person that has joined us tonight. To everyone, this is your first time joining me. Please, please, please go and subscribe to my YouTube page, PGT Time. Time is spelled with the Y. Please continue to follow me. Please, please, please continue to follow this family, which is the purpose that we're here for. I cover a lot of stories on this type of path and this level. We have to continue to share these stories, bring awareness, share to all other platforms so that if you see something, you can say something, because that's what it's all about. Well, we finna get off of here. Again, Sandra, thank you so much for joining me tonight. If y'all could please stay down in the bottom chat just for a little bit, just for a little second, while I end the broadcast, and we'll be out of here. All right? All right, I'm finna pull you down. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, and we will see y'all on Wednesday. Where we will have Tangela Owens, and she will be on the platform with myself and Jason, and she will be discussing her daughter that was murdered during a pre-prom celebration. So please make sure you tune in for that. And we finna get on up out of here. And y'all already know what y'all gotta do. You gotta listen to my baby. Here she go.
PG time. Anytime.